she has a little bit different feet. She grows very high on the outside, and this foot kind of wants to turn, so you can see here. We'll be addressing that. And on her, we like to set her back just a little bit. She sometimes will kind of interfere on these front feet, so we just want to try to get her trimmed up and nice and level and balanced. So we'll go ahead and get started here. So we'll get this cleaned up. So every once in a while, this mare will kind of interfere on these front feet. She'll basically hit them together. You can see right here she has this crack where she's smacked her feet. So kind of a good thing with her that I try to keep in mind is getting her balanced really well and flat. So I want both my heels to be the same length. She does grow a lot higher on this outside, so that's probably part of the reason. So when I pick these feet up, I always take a look before I even get started and come up with a little bit of a plan of what I want to do and how I want to trim these feet. So I can already see she's, like I said, she's high on the outside. She does have some foot to come off. So we'll make sure we get that all taken care of. Okay, so we're going to start our trim, just keeping in mind we're going to want to take more off this side. So I'll go ahead and start here. I'm not going to take a ton of toe off, but she does have a little bit. So you can see now on this side, I'll just be doing very little as compared to that outside. So that'll be a good start for us. And I'll go ahead and just take a look here. That's about what we want. And I'll go ahead and dress this foot down a little bit. Different than the back shoes we did before this. The fronts will be a little more round, a little better shape to the feet. This mare kind of has goofy feet, so we're going to have to do a few modifications on this. Get her foot a little more straightened out. gonna go ahead and finish up the front left on this black horse. These feet are kind of just a little bit of a work in progress. So we went ahead and I went ahead and set the shoe back just a little bit. We're gonna try to work this toe back. She does have some stuff chipped off here, so we're just gonna go ahead and go through and get our nails bent over to start with. Come back through and cut them to the length that I would like. I'll go back through and I'll clean out under my nails. This will just give me a good spot for my nails to kind of sit in against that hoof. I'll come back through with my clinchers. I use, these are actually kind of older clinchers, but they're GE. They're usually for high nails, but they tend to work pretty well on just about anything as long as your nails aren't like super low. But I like GE stuff. I mean, I have had these clinchers for probably like 10 years. So they've been really handy and really nice. And they've stayed together and they're still pretty decent to clinch with. So this is where I'll come back through and just kind of do my finishing touches. Maybe take a little more toe off and clean up the edge of my shoe here. And I like to, some people don't like to rasp all the foot. I usually do. That's just kind of how I learned how to do it. So I'll come through and clean up around my nails, give those a light little touch up. And just kind of make this foot look as nice as I can with my rasp. Just basically looking to get it kind of smooth and uniform. She does have fairly kind of crooked feet right now, so that'll be an ongoing thing. But for the first shoeing, this turned out pretty nice.